Yo, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'm coming back at you with Iron Man 3. Let's get into this. I'm gonna try to make this review quick because I don't really have a lot to say about it, but let's just go over the main things about this movie. I didn't like the villain of this movie, the Mandarin. Well, I did in the first half because I thought it was interesting. Maybe it was going back to Tony's roots as he's fighting another terrorist organization just like the first one. But no, they flip it on its head and it becomes a bad villain. It's just a guy who's mad at Tony because he left him on the rooftop. Okay, what about the other villains, like the one that handcuffed Tony and the one that's always chewing gum? Why do they hate Tony? Or are they bad just to be bad? That is bad writing. I don't like the way War Machine is written into this movie. He's almost virtually useless. Well, he does help Tony a little bit, but I wish he would have gotten a bigger role if he was in the movie. Pepper is a damsel in distress for most of it, which I kind of wish he was incorporated more than just being the person he needs to rescue, but we never get that. And then we actually do get a fake out of her death, but I never once believed that she was gonna die. Happy's not in this movie. He didn't need to be. I actually think him being like put in a coma and then Tony wants revenge now because now it's personal, I think that was good. That was a good motivation for Tony. And I will say that I did like Tony in this movie. As you guys know, I didn't like him in Iron Man 2, but I did like him in this movie because he was more human. He didn't have his suit for most of it, and he's suffering from PTSD from going through a wormhole. I mean, who wouldn't? I think the kid aspect could have been used more. I think it could have helped develop Tony more, maybe try to push him into fatherhood, but it never went that way. I mean, at the end of the movie, he gives up his hobby, or not his hobby, his lifestyle of making these suits his life and treats it more like a hobby, which I think is a good message, and I see how Tony got to that step in his life, but I wish the kid would have had more to do with it. Something that bothers me is this is yet another movie about, oh, something from Tony's past, he fucked up, now it's coming back to bite him in the ass. I wish it was something more unique, but hey, this is what we got. The thing that holds Iron Man 3 down the most for me is conflicting tone. The two tones that it sets conflict with each other throughout the movie, and that is the action and seriousness and the comedy and silliness. They don't mix well here, and that's not to say that they don't mix well at all. There is movies that do these two well, for example Spider-Man, but here it does not. They can be having a serious moment and they'll throw in a whack joke. For example, the one with War Machine where he's like, oh, you spitting fire now? That was not funny, bro. In the end, this conflict of tones kind of ruins the movie for me, and that's not to say I didn't get enjoyment from this movie, but I feel like I could have gotten so much more out of it. I feel like it's a wasted potential, just like Thor. With that said, I think I'm ready to give this movie a score. I'm gonna have to give Iron Man 3 a score of 3.5 out of 10. Unfortunately, because of everything I said, I don't like this movie and it's one of the worst in the MCU. But hey, let me know what you thought of the movie. I know there's a lot of different opinions about this one. A lot of people like it, a lot of people hate it. So let me know what you thought about the movie down in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Late.